Hey guys, so this week we're going to actually pick up where we left off before we got out of school with some new material. And so you just saw the focus wall for lesson 23 of Journeys. And so this week we're going to focus on a new vowel digraph, which is the double O sound, like in the word look or book or good. So we'll focus on that this week. And our essential question this week is, how can you take good care of a pet? So you might have a pet at home, or you might not, but we're going to talk about some social relationships with pets this week. We're going to be reading A Whistle for Willie, and we're also going to be talking about the target skill of cause and effect and using figurative language. So really excited to teach you new stuff this week. So I want you to take a few minutes and think about how these three words, dog, rabbit, and cat, go together. So you can pause the video and think about that for just a few minutes. So you may have guessed that all three of those things are examples of pets that you might have at home. So I want you to take a couple of minutes and write down some other examples of different pets that you could have at home. Something else that would add to this list. So again, this week we are working on the vowel digraph with the double O, which sounds like So we're going to work on changing the vowel sound in words to make new words. For example, the middle sound in take would be a long A sound, but if we change it to we would get took. So we're going to try a few more examples. So we'll start with the word brick. So the middle sound in brick is I, and if you change that to you would get brook. Now it's your turn. Change the I in fit to Change the A in stayed to Change the I in hike to Change the R in bark to Change the E in weed to Parents, please use the following instructional routine to help your child learn their high-frequency sight words for this week, which will make reading their anchor text much easier. So show the word, have them repeat the word, use the word in a sentence, point out familiar spelling patterns, blend the word with children, and use those steps for the following words that we will see in our anchor text this week. House, along, together, boy, father, again, nothing, and began. I'm going to do a read aloud. I want you to pause after each paragraph and answer the listening comprehension questions that I ask. It started like every other Saturday morning. Jamie and I had just finished breakfast. We were sitting not so patiently across the table from Dad, watching as he read the paper. Every Saturday, Dad picks a family outing. We might go apple picking, or to a museum, park, or movie. We never know until that morning, when Dad looks in the paper for ideas. Suddenly, Dad slapped the paper on the table. What Saturday tradition does this family enjoy? Did you find something? Mom asked. Yes, Dad said, pausing for effect. We're going around the world. Jamie and I looked at each other and laughed. We can't go around the world in one day, I said. It's right here, Dad said, pointing to the newspaper. The first annual Around the World Street Fair. Crafts, food, entertainment. What do you think? Sounds like fun, Jamie said. I'll give it a try, I answered. Well then, Mom said, let's go. An hour later, we were in the city at the fair. It was the biggest street fair I had ever seen. The main avenue and the intersections were closed to traffic, and the street fair was many blocks long. Booths and stalls lined the avenue, each one flying the flag from its country. Now stay close and behave, Mom warned. I don't want to lose anyone. It was hard to stay together. There were crafts to buy and different foods to eat. Each intersection had a stage where performers entertained. We listened to bagpipes from Scotland and steel drums from Trinidad. We watched Spanish flamenco dancers and Irish step dancers. So who is telling the story? Before we knew it, it was lunchtime. Dad and I ordered fajitas at a Mexican stand. I watched the man wrap the sizzling pieces of meat in the corn tortillas. He gave one to Dad and then to me and said, Tigan cuidado, está caliente. Be careful, it's hot, I translated for Dad. Thank you, gracias, I said to the man. Aha, you speak Spanish, the man said. I'm learning in school, I said, but my accent is bad. No, es bueno, said the man. Good. Mom and Jamie got gooey crepes from a French vendor. How do you say thank you in French? Jamie asked. Thank you is Merci, the vendor told her. Merci, Jamie repeated. After we ate, we all got Italian ices for dessert. Then we took one last walk to look for souvenirs. Dad found his souvenir first. He bought a woven grass blanket from Kenya. Mom decided on a set of wooden nesting dolls from Russia. Jamie bought some paper origami animals from Japan. Finally, I decided on a sombrero from Mexico. On the ride home, we talked about how much fun we had. We also agreed that a trip around the world was very tiring. I yawned and I said that I needed a siesta. Then I pulled my sombrero over my face to nap. Maybe I would dream about what we'd do next Saturday. How does the family go around the world in a day? Listen to the word cook. Now you say it. Cook has the sound in the middle. The letters O together stand for the sound Now you write the word foot. The letter F stands for the sound f at the beginning of foot. The letters O stand for the sound in the middle of foot, and the letter T stands for the sound t at the end of foot. Read the word with me. Foot. Now write and read the following words. Hook, hood, and stood. Pause the video and read lines 1 through 9. Pause the video as needed and at your own pace, read the following decodable reader. In our anchor text this week, Whistle for Willie, our target skill will be cause and effect. Sometimes one story event causes another event to happen. The cause happens first, and the effect is what happens next. As you read, ask yourself what happens and why. You can use a chart to help you understand events. For example, if I drop something, letting the object go is the cause, and the effect is the object falling. Our topic this week is pets. A pet can be a good friend. A cat can cuddle. A dog can play with a ball. What kinds of pets do you know about? Have you ever had a pet? Pets need care. They need to be fed. Some need to be walked. You will read about a boy and his pet dog in Whistle for Willie. Our anchor text this week is realistic fiction, which is a story that could happen in real life. So as you read, look for events that could really happen and characters who do things that they would do in real life. Pause the video as needed and with a sibling or a parent, read through our anchor text. In Whistle for Willie, story events cause other events to happen. The cause is the reason why something else happens. The effect is what happens next. In the story, Peter keeps trying to whistle. This is the cause. What happens because he tries to whistle? Parents, please consider helping your child perform the following activities. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't feel like you have to complete all the activities in one day. Spread it out. Spend about 30 minutes a day reading or writing, doing your math, and don't stress out about it. Parents, if you can send me any kind of responses that your children have, if it's a picture or a video to any of the questions or any of their written responses, that would be great. Thank you guys.